world is ending tomorrow. There are 6 asteroids approaching the Earth and scheduled to hit the United States tomorrow, bringing everything to an end, everything as we know it. Everyone on the planet will die. The event will be synchronized with tomorrow's inauguration.
Why did it need to be done, Pam?
Allie, you know damn well why it needed to be done. And I'm not going to
Because
engage
he
with
did
you.
a couple title scopes
A couple?
that offended you?
No, no, honey. There were 8.
Oh, dear.
And 8 months of saying that I sold anal beads on my jewelry, in my jewelry area.
I doubt there was 8 months of him saying you sold anal beads.
Did she say anal beads?
Yes.
No, she didn't. She said anal.
Is this serious?
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, it is. This is Pam. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm going to mute my mic now.
Mm-hmm.
Allie did it as well. All of the
That's
John
not true,
Stakes
Pam.
crew
That's
spoke
not true.
about the kind of jewelry I was.
Me of hashtagging your business about your anal beads when I don't even know what your business is, and I didn't hashtag anything, Pam.
Good.
You've yet to show any receipts of any of your accusations. You need to stop.
Yeah, Lisa, especially talking about me contacting your son.
I didn't say you contacted my son. This is not about me.
Yeah, it's not about Lisa.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
I think that Yeti's uncomfortable with the anal beads. He's trying to change the subject.
No, I was wondering where Al was with his popping noise.
Someone wanted me to ask you. I'm getting questions. How much consumed are you with the Facebook drama on a daily basis, Allie?
Not very.
Oh, geez.
At all. Tell me, what do you mean, oh, geez? Let's talk about this, Pam.
What do you know, Pam?
Do you want to?
Yeah,
let's talk about if your buddy is tagging everybody and calling us all pedophiles constantly, all day long, every day.
I don't
It
have
is great.
They called me a pedophile for fucking ever.
I don't.
It's pretty disgusting.
That's a lie.
I don't have a YouTube channel that I go around gathering information from everybody.
That's not what I do.
Oh,
but I do have a YouTube channel. Yeah, I encourage all of you to go to it. It's called Peculiar Periscope. It's hilarious.
It takes hours to create that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't take hours.
So
but thank you for your opinion on something that you know nothing about.
So that
Can I just ask one question?
Facebook drama.
Go ahead.
What are anal beads? Susie, we may not want to know. I mean, I know what the others are. But why?
I'm kind of scared to know.
Do they go in the anal?
Do they? I'm so confused.
Yeah, they're inserted in the back instead of the front.
Okay, but okay.
Do they vibrate or something? Do they do anything?
You're joking. Please say you're joking.
Do they vibrate? Is that what you
you're kidding?
Yes.
I don't make them. I never make them. Y'all should probably ask the Stakes people about that. I can't.
No, that we didn't bring that up. You want to know who made that up? Don't you remember, Pam? It was Tina. Don't you remember? And then you became friends with Tina not too long ago. Recall that?
Can you spell anal for me so I can Google
it? Dude, are you seriously serious?
I'm sorry.
A-N-A-L.
She just pronounces anal differently.
It's anal, yeah. It's anal. They're anal beads, yeah.
Anal.
Thank you.
And they,
she also
stick them right up in
there.
Is there a string involved?
There is a string, yes, connecting to the beads,
now,
yes.
Excuse me for just a minute. Didn't Allie tell you she's not involved with the Facebook people? She's not a Facebook person, and yet you can see that she is involved. She knows everything about
Pam,
knows
You guys have
everything, doesn't
called me
she?
names,
Mm-hmm.
have accused me of things that, and you don't even know who I am. Just because you don't like somebody and I happen to be in their scope, you guys honed in and started calling me names and saying all this nasty stuff about me. You know very well what happened. I won't discuss it in front of everybody and embarrass you, but you know what
Oh,
happened
don't.
with Karen and
Mhm.
what she has said. If anybody has any question about what Pam's best friend Karen has done, they can go to my YouTube channel. It's called
See, there you
Peculiar
are.
Periscope and look at what Karen has done over the past
Uh-oh,
year.
there's a Karen.
She's an
Uh-oh.
actual Karen, a real one.
Oh
You're
boy.
all Karens. Every one of
No,
you.
no, I'm not a
Wake
Karen.
up.
Not me.
Nope.
Oh, oh.
I don't know anything about Yeti. I read a few things here and there, but I have no opinion about him, and I don't stalk him all day, and I don't go around asking people to give me clips of what he said all day. Is anybody seeing the difference here?
Are you
Okay,
trying to
I
make a
think it's
point,
clear.
Pam? Are you trying to make a point?
Yeah, I
I
didn't get
wasn't
your
sure.
point
Me
either.
neither.
If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them while you're here.
No, Yeti, I have no questions for you, hon, at all. I don't have any problem with you. I don't even know you. I just know the name. That's all. It flashes across the screen now and then, someplace. I mean, I'm not insulting you because I don't know you. I've got enough to handle in my life.
Often
You know.
imitated, never duplicated.
There you go. And we, I think there's some misunderstanding about when Facebook people became involved with Periscope people. Can I clear that up, Don? Rod? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
That was long before the majority of us came. And do you understand the reason we came to Periscope was because Facebook would not allow us, and I say us because it's all of the Facebook people, to voice their opinions or
No,
whatever on the lives
no,
there.
they wouldn't allow you to bully each other and dox each other. All the bad things that happen. You didn't get they didn't disallow you guys doing normal things that the app was designed for.
Well, I would agree with that. I agree 100% with you. There was a lot of fighting going on, Yeti. I mean, not part of it. You know what I mean? More an observer catching on, trying to figure it out. But yes, you're right. There was a lot of that. Absolutely. Were people doxing? Not sure back then. We pretty much didn't have to dox one another because Facebook has your name. So we kind of knew who we all were. Um, so some of the merger came much earlier than what you're led to believe. I mean, I think that one of my first introductions when I finally did come over and said, well, this platform is different. I can probably do things here that I couldn't do on Facebook, and I can reach an entirely different or a larger group of people. And that was when I started doing my Bible presentations and tried to stay away from the infighting and all of that was going on. But I know that Matt was here. Daisy had come over. There were interactions between at least those two with the Periscope people long before. And then
Okay, Daisy
the
was the cop. Daisy was the cop who spoke today. Who's Matt?
Yeah, that's Daisy. Yeah,
Who's Matt?
he's friends with
No,
her.
yeah, they're very close.
was he in the spaces today?
I don't believe so.
No.
No,
Okay.
no,
And
no.
that's another thing. We don't even know who you guys are. We have all the
Exactly.
same problems in our community.
Sure. Sure. That makes sense. Right.
Hi,
Right.
Pam.
Sure.
Pam, am I one of the Facebook people?
Stacy?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, Stacy.
Hi, Allie.
Uh,
Am I one of the Facebook people, Pam?
Well, you sound
I
awfully familiar.
with them.
I was wondering how you and your friends, the lawyer and the Turners, how you found it within yourself to attack victims of the stalker Jay and sympathize with him. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah. That's what she's all about, Don Mott.
Oh,
That's
listen
an
to you.
excellent point. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yes, Pam. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you rescoped me and called me an it for hours, you and your friends. And you,
With a licensed attorney,
yes,
your
yes.
friend that made fun of these women that were attacked by this man. Yes, you did.
What we questioned was the information that was being brought forth.
You questioned these women in general. You questioned everything they did and said.
You
I
didn't
have the
question
scope.
us. You called us liars. Straight up liars is what you called us.
Well,
Attention
no,
seekers is what you called us.
no
When
one made
several
fun of
months
you,
earlier
Susie.
you were freaking out because you thought someone sent your grandbabies pictures to Jay. Remember that? The same
They
man that
did.
you. Okay, but it's not a big deal when these women are attacked, right? Or stalked or whatever he was doing to them. That's not a big deal. You question
I
that. But
wasn't
if it has to do
involved
with
in that.
you, then it's a big deal.
I wasn't involved in that. And I thought that had been
I don't mean
handled
to interrupt
by
you,
somebody.
I don't mean to interrupt you, ladies, but do any of you guys know this Sassy to be you?
Yes, she's a Facebook person.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, I'll let her up.
No one said it wasn't a big deal. We're glad that you're getting your response that you needed.
Pamela, you laughed at these ladies and basically called them liars.
That's your concept. That's why I'm not
No,
involved.
that's the reality.
Well,
All
And we
right.
have the
Well, I'm
scope.
you
sorry.
can go to Allie's page and see the replay of the rescope.
Well,
So, I
it's not
mean,
up. It's not up, but I'll put it up and everybody can go and judge for themselves.
there's always evidence, right? This is Periscope.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Hi, Pam.
She made a mistake coming up here.
Oh, she did.
Uh-oh.
She did.
No, I
Ask
Since
never
you
her.
want
make
to accuse
mistakes.
Ask her if she's
Allie,
glad she called in. Ask her if she's glad
if
if
you
she called
I
since
in.
you
am
want to
glad I
accuse
called in.
Allie
Thank you.
of being so involved with the
And I'm not
Facebook
picking
people,
sides. That's just one of my favorite questions.
since you want to
Okay.
accuse Allie of being so involved with the Facebook people, maybe you can explain to all of the Periscope people why you thought it would be a good idea to accuse almost all of the ones that we know, men, of being pedos. I mean,
Thank
you
you.
and Karen have called Roses, you've called KK, you've called Don Steaks, you've called
Abe.
Abe.
Abe, the man
And
you
let's
doxed, and his
clarify one
wife, who
thing.
is a
You
physician.
did not just dox Abe. You doxed Abe's wife, who has never been on here and never had anything to do with any of this. So why don't you
Aw.
explain to the Periscope people
Aw.
now?
Aw. Why don't you
Uh-oh, Pam.
explain to the Periscope people? Why don't you just
Why
explain
don't
it
Explain
all?
it.
Explain it.
I've
No,
never
Pam,
doxed a
why don't
soul.
you explain why
I've
you
never
call
doxed a
people
person. I've
pedophiles?
never called the police on anyone. Why don't you explain, darling?
I don't
Holy hell, we
know
hit the jackpot
who
here.
I
Okay,
don't
I feel
know
like
who
this
I
is like
ever
my
called
first
a
day on Periscope
pedophile.
all over again because there's so much shit going on and I have no fucking clue what anybody's talking
Pam,
about.
Please
I'll just
tell
sit
Pam,
back
I
and
me.
let her
have
explain.
on my
Who I
YouTube
And I'm
actually.
channel
through.
you actually calling someone a pedophile like 3 weeks ago. You were saying that
Mm-hmm.
I
no, no,
did?
no, 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 my
No.
bad. Yeah, it was on 33 Rules Beam. You said
Oh, a
that
month
people
ago.
were looking at TikToks. They were pedophiles and they were jacking off, is what you
Oh,
said.
well, I do believe that happens. If
Paging
Okay,
you're
you
Don.
believe it?
naive
That's
to that,
disgusting. You're
She
gross.
are
is
you
disgusting.
naive to that? I mean, why do you
Do you
think men
believe that
watch
everybody
porn?
that watches
Why
public
do you, no,
TikToks
no,
does
what,
that,
do you
Pam?
think people who watch porn aren't jacking off, as you say,
TikTok is
Allie?
not porn, Pam.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
drop
Okay,
Page
then
Don
why is
Mod.
her
Okay. Do
daughter, if you
you
believe that's a
think,
porn site,
no,
why is her
I'm just
daughter on it?
asking,
Thank you, Stacy.
stop, Allie, just
Thanks, guys.
shut up because you're just lying. Listen,
I'm
if
lying?
you think
I'm
there are
lying
not
because I just said
people
TikTok is
that
not pornography
go to
site?
every
Really?
one,
Okay.
there are not pedophiles and perverts that go to these sites and watch these
And you
young
know who
Pam,
these
underage
men are?
children.
Pam,
know for a
you
fact that these
called
men
these
have they ever
men
been charged,
pedophiles.
Pam?
Well, I
Have they ever been
think
charged?
that someone is a pedophile if they go and they track down someone's daughter.
Know who tracked it
You know,
down?
it did
Tracked
not
them
come,
down how, Pamela?
you know.
On their...
Sorry, my mic was
Okay.
off.
Oh, okay.
But for the same reason, Daisy doesn't speak for Matt. Matt doesn't speak for Daisy.
I didn't hear your
do
answer,
not
Pam.
speak
Wait,
for
I didn't hear
Karen.
your answer.
Karen can do whatever she wants. She's a grown woman. And if she chose to do that, that's her choice.
Okay, well, if she's so
I've
paranoid
never put
about
my
all these
children on.
pedophiles that are supposed to be all
But
over
all
the
of you
place,
have done that.
and she's
You have
calling
shared my
everybody a
grandchildren's pictures
pedophile, then why
all
doesn't she put
over
her
the internet.
daughter's
Right, Allie?
profile
Weren't
to
you the
private?
one
No,
that
ma'am,
put
I've
on
never
your
used your...
page my
Nope.
children's, my grandchildren's names, and then when it got
No,
really
ma'am.
hot,
I would love for you to
you
prove
took
that.
those off. Well, we can't.
Wrong.
Thank you.
No, you
Yeah.
can't, because you know what I did, Pam? You
Lies.
know what I did? I'm
Lies,
very
Allie.
smart.
Lies,
No,
Allie.
no, Pam. Before I post something to public on YouTube, you know what I do? I screen record what I'm posting. I screen record the little page. It shows exactly what I'm posting. And then I screen record myself posting it. So that little trick isn't going to work, Pam. Okay? I never
So you
put
never
your
had anything about my
granddaughter's names.
grandchildren? Oh.
You just accused me of using your granddaughter's names. I don't even know what their names are, and I don't want to know.
And neither do
Are we
I.
clear? Are we clear, Pam?
No. You took that information, Allie, and had it on your YouTube channel. Don't lie, because that
Pam,
was
did I have your
bullcrap.
granddaughter's names on my YouTube? I want to make sure that, and this is being recorded, Pam. Did I have your granddaughter's names on my YouTube, Pam?
GJKK said you had
Hey.
taken
Did
them
I or
off.
did I not, Pam?
Just so you know, you should probably get the host's permission to record before you get the boot.
Did I, Pam, or did I not?
Pretty sure you should ask the guy up in the top left-hand corner first.
Oh, Don Lott, is it okay if I record just this little portion right here, her little answer?
Because it needs to go on YouTube. She's got to put that on YouTube. They're probably
No.
recording anyway.
Oh, no, dear. This isn't for YouTube. Wrong, Pam.
This is
You know what
you
this
lied.
is for.
You lied. And you continuously lied.
Does anybody know no more stakes one?
Yes, that's Karen, the attorney.
That's her buddy
Okay.
that she just phoned a friend.
Okay.
I don't have to call Karen.
Oh, come on,
Okay.
Pam.
I don't
Hey,
speak for
Don
Karen. Karen
Lott,
doesn't speak for me.
Oh,
Don
sure she
Lott, are
does.
you taking notes by chance?
Taking
Hey, Don
notes?
Lod.
Nah.
Hey, Don
Yeah,
Lod.
taking notes.
I
I
want to
think I
say this.
remember you, Karen. I remember you, Karen.
Yeah,
I
Don
remember.
Lod, I want to say this. Allie, shut up. You are a liar.
Shut
Oh,
her up.
Karen, are you
Disgusting
triggered?
human
Shut her up.
being. No,
Hey,
nobody's
Oh,
triggered.
no,
hello,
I've
Don
Y'all
Lott.
upset
have
Hello,
taken
Karen.
Karen.
Don Lod. Let me speak, please. Tell her to
Go
mute her
ahead.
mic. I have listened to the lies all
Excuse
day.
me?
All day.
All day, I just got up here.
Yes, all day from you and all your cult of
Karen, let's
losers.
talk about your tweets.
No, let's talk about you.
Let's talk about your
Stakes
tweets,
is a
Karen.
pedophile. Anybody that goes
Is that right?
and
Do you
says
have
he
proof
wants to
of that?
Whoa, whoa,
molest
whoa,
a
whoa! Who
child
is?
is a
Wait a minute.
pedophile.
Hold on, Karen. Who's the P? Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Who's the P?
Unmute yourself, Karen.
Hey, Don Lott, before she starts talking, will you drop me? Because they're scaring me.
Okay.
How come nobody knows how to get out of the fucking space on their own? There's a button that
I
says
have no
Karen,
idea.
leave.
Unmute
there's
yourself,
there
Karen.
there's 3 dots down at the bottom, and it'll say return the listener. You guys don't know how to. Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about Karen's tweets. She tweets about 30 or 40 times a day, probably more, calling different men pedophiles without any kind of proof. She just lobs these accusations daily. Don't you, Karen?
She
Want
just
to talk about
lost two
that?
accounts.
Yes, she did, for
She lost
harassment.
2 accounts, not one, two, of continuously, repeatedly calling men pedophiles and by name.
Full legal name.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Karen. We'll wait.
What, Karen? Can I ask you why you call people? That's a thing people shouldn't throw out. That's a serious accusation. You know.
Well, when someone says they think
Careful,
about
Pam.
molesting your child, when that has been said and documented, I think
That
it's.
wasn't said, Pam.
Oh, it wasn't?
You know damn good and well it wasn't.
It wasn't?
Oh, this is so boring, Pam. You got to do
Wait,
better.
Pam. So it's acceptable to openly lie publicly and call someone a pedophile when you know they're not?
Do you want to know her evidence?
No, I'd like her to answer my question.
No, I don't think it is, Yeti. I think it's a very dangerous game.
But you just justified it.
And called it a
I just
game.
told
You
you
think it's a
what
game.
she shows. And that's exactly what that person said.
Pam.
The person who does this, am I talking to them? I don't even know
No.
who you guys are.
No, you need
so
to
that
speak
person's not
to.
here.
And she hasn't unmuted her mic.
These people that go and
There she
stalk
is.
children.
Here she goes.
These people that go and
Done.
stalk children and call them in the middle of the night, like Kevin Hammond and Cole Stakes, are pedophiles.
Ooh, you
They
are
have
nasty.
no other reason to call. They
Lady.
have no other reason to call a home looking for a young child, period. And I will right now play the clip of Kevin Hammond saying he's broke and he will build pedo shit.
Oh, Karen.
Oh,
Are you
Allie,
serious?
shut
multiple
up.
people.
You are disgusting.
Oh,
Karen.
dear. I'm disgusting. Okay,
Karen,
you're the one that's
They
disgusting.
said multiple people, not just one person. Do you know
Don
the percentage?
Stakes went
Do you
to
know the
stalk-
percentage?
Don
The
Stakes
percentage
stalked
of
my
fucking
daughter to college.
Karen, you mean he
and
made
got
contact
kicked.
with your daughter? He went to the college and made contact? Has he had
No, he
contact
looked
with
it
your
up.
daughter?
He
Oh
found
my
me on Facebook.
You need to
where
get
I had
off
made a
social
post.
media.
Allie, shut
You
up.
are paranoid.
Shut up,
You need to
Allie.
get, or why don't you lock your account? That might be best.
Shut up, Allie.
Have you ever thought about doing that, locking
Allie,
it
why
up?
don't you shut up and
Someone
stop doing
actually
your dirty legs
did
to
contact
strangers on
her.
the
Jamie?
internet?
They have contacted her through social media on
Yes,
different
they have.
platforms.
Donlon,
And you
the
can prove that
Facebook
how?
people have a
So,
turkey lady
anyway,
too.
he got in his car and he drove
They
to
have
the
Maggie.
college.
I already did prove it.
He drove to the college, Karen, and he made contact.
Listen to what he did, Don
I
Lod.
have private messages where you say you know he's not one, but you're just saying it. I also have messages where you knew that you shouldn't have called Cropper a pedophile. When you called the police and made a report.
Cropper's a pedophile. His daughter will have nothing to do with him.
Wow.
He has to go to counseling.
Hold on. Can I just say something?
With him being a pedophile.
Can I just say something real quick?
How dare you?
Lady who likes to accuse people of pedophilia, do you own any assets like a home or a vehicle?
Bring it.
Or
Bring it because they stalk
in Alabama.
Yeti, it's in a swamp though.
Children all the way to colleges. They take their pictures.
Is this like when you accuse Lyn of stalking you to the beach? Is this like when you accuse Lyn of stalking you to the beach?
Yeti, do you have children? Do you have children?
Online.
I mean, I don't want
She
to know
stalked
anything
you
about
online
your
to the beach.
Yes, she did. She
That
absolutely
doesn't.
did. Every time
Do you know
I
how
went online,
asinine
she knew
you
exactly
sound?
where I was.
Do you have people
sound
contacting your
asinine.
children?